what very good suggestion aba. Inti as I said regional Kasano artists then we can have other artists supporting. That's a very, very good
great suggestion.
Yeah,
because I remember what the stars of this world we are the world. So guys, it was
very, very good
was
suggestion.
A really good song.
I feel that I don't know whether we say Bessa Simons is our president musica.
Bessa Simons
on our musica. Bembelembe or Doye. My name say Adiwe is a good opportunity because any people who music apart from you see Alaji Abene there, Emma May hopes in Abene there, Alaji Sidi Kubware, Diana hopes in Swabene there, or board time no, it was noisy all over. It's a bit bomb so a better combine all these three administrations. Normal music got the next level. Normal be an authority. Say the bear or more so
but I think love or loathe him. If there is one thing our boy as musical president
to the next level of the coin,
visibility, attention about music. I mean, for now, it's even difficult for people to know
music. It's true. It's true. No, it's true. It's true. I no crowd there. Say, Osha, and I'm telling you, Alaji, now a very rocky times, but on my union each night, and I dine a bit twice. And our body called the next level. Attention and Kasaba.
They were
corridors.
They were part of the national conversation. Now, lobbying was
very high.
Than now. I think they have to step up.
In fact, it's a song we take some of these opportunities, no. So normally a relaunch music because they play a key role in some of these situations.
Obia sent a message said there is one act in Volta, you have any Chief One. Chief One.
Yeah, Chief One.
Name guy be solid.
Very good. Very good. When the MC Obia idea by for a national goal into young guys will be idea. Wow, what Tibia now interested. But as I said, we put myself together, and I want Musica. It's a suggestion to them
to champion it.
Champion this one, and one national event to be huge one be just to ensure it be really fun. Now, for more the other you can say you say we be a dial we now for short codes be at the two of them now
a mega concert, powered by Musica. It should be an 8-4 concert.
Mega. In fact, only by Robia Monabasu.
Charles Mintama.
Super. Super, because a buy crown. Your musicians, they be a more, but they don't know how to tackle it. So what I say, Auntie, when it is, a more about the house, Musica in partnership maybe with the Ministry of Okrekum Ministry, no. So what I say, yes. Now, Omuntusa and Amono. Now, intimate say a bit many on Fasu, Eddie Abrea. So I think that yes, under the panasi beam. Now, quickly act on it.
Sure.
Now, Yema a year one, Chief One name. Edem Agbanane Stone Boy Moon. Say Stone Boy Crown. Or Sabo.
Nice lady.
Adina, that's the way.
Adina. Domi. Miss V.
Hey, Obukomo serious Aipa.
Miss V.
As I said, Tempano, they should just put
at least a
mega one.
Why?
Come
Camido no Voltarian. So na Camido no nimo no.
And then two. She gonna two. 11
sugar cane.
Yeah, because now no me ma wunim to. Me nim to awunim to. Now him say I want to wunim to me. Very good. Very good. I think that in fact Papa Nyame channel. Idea we are channel. Quickly react on now. Yeah, musicians are free from anthem no. Mon joining music quickly. Money music and call Bessa Simons. Congratulations. What by the first test, if possible, just prove say you can join with your team and let us achieve this national goal. Because in your omo Volta region, no, omo brei, Shujaman so Shujaman for so brei.
I mean, unya drone shots. You see the level of impact. In the last week, many deputy CEO and I know, and they only TV. So I think the indication I got, they say, Omuntimi Emma and can NCP say spelling no majai. You understand? Because it's your more in sewer air ton. And I understand, say, and running and waiting and sewer.
And a pay cry a say, me meeting us here is a collaboration between the Metro Service and them.
Sure.
Based on the advice. Almost volumes. And no more who do maybe.
But the challenge is, as the rains continue to come, not just a they have no option that to continue also spilling.
Me and then me come with you, me go busa and say, more dreaming issues about compensation. Who and I say,
I asked them that question. No, I said they CC are more focus. Focus is to make sure say the welfare of the affected people, no, or my sort
exactly.
We not as uncommon bar.
What's it mean refer to legal department? But on the pair, the only no, or more assessor, or more act, no, more assessor, more compensate your money idea. Even before as I exercise with some years back, that compensation has been done.
Not better on land acquisition, compulsory acquisition of land. But when you're relative to this disaster,
exactly.
And I think he was right because CC and our preoccupation should be Nipana won because say utie yen reporters if you are then come a bar. For now, official figures from NADMO. Omo displays is here about 12,000.
Okay.
And that's a huge number. 12,000.
Huge number.
And Osha camps are a war constraint. Even so far, North Tong, Okuja to constraints in there are about 21 camps.
Okay.
Man for it, they did the school them, I saw them, any other about 21. In the crowding there, there are real issues.
I think
issues of compensation. Yeah, the no home make a cry.
The other aspect of me or Kaya, so even though you won't hear me yet, as we speak, to the best of their knowledge, per NADMO report, no more reports, other intelligence agencies report, witness it will be and I know you're so good, even in the midst of this real issues are almost experience it will be for now, and that's why the Nyamias
it would directly from the floods.
The Nyamias papa because a basano or see the Samania the crown say you intimate witness because nipa do dona no esan say na omo ne omo di nkomo akokobo no kwa na na ekoso omo do dona akotina na omo nuanom ne omo na fo ne omo busafo ne bisu call omo safe haven clearly it's an indication that they know say sa adie we no
the abo obi apusa the volumes na
volumes na but maybe to add to this one may the mekoso asela so na make one this is a national disaster. It is not peculiar to any region. Your commentaries around it, you're very measured and you're careful. You must be alarmist. At every available space, piano. You perceive the amanyo sem. You perceive the casa enye papa. A cowbin adano. Me church ye anka say na yinchi say the Asia manchete manchete. Sabi me nyini say obi a wo MPP ana NDC ana NADMO ana baby or no be susu say sa you ne we no enko tu obi na and no pe call see na VR staffs na nkasa kra no omo are part of this challenge abe so what you say na VR staff no so obedi boni a ono anim say boni na obedi ni sebi o ka obi no no ase di ono ano boni it me at the said am dey to yenyina yetie for na efo nim sa asem sia ye man that nationalistic approach no na yenyina find a solution but not to run commentaries impugning on oneness as a people. So what I say, pitching together. I don't know what we achieve with those commentaries,
and I'm surprised.
If you want to be relevant, a bit more mine, a bit more crew, a bit more yes. And could do this uncommon way in times like this. Maybe you don't understand the angle I'm coming from. A certain assumption. The jealousy or envy of most of the countries in the world, not even around us, in the world. Because in the midst of Yahoo here and Yahoo training in Emuno, you die it me da. Because a common donor is at another matter altogether.
Double jeopardy.
But it's mesre, Obi open your opportunity be as a wood disaster ya by home common. You don't just say as if say NADMO and then buy. Tina Hotina how can NADMO see you who say you're handicapped in so many ways.
Let's empower
again you bet my conversation I say again. But let's not always reduce as if say NADMO no as to anamono be VR no na VR no to anamono VR no dear pa no bit my dear obeso so what them say 2010 and the last time I check here no omutu sa na mona. Why do you think that say a hard junior or mamuni in a intimate trust intimate common found say I deal with the adabraka enough of some of these things because a more minor and what it to nipa warn no but you free sound comedian now they are man yourself for the foreigner getting a solution to some of these challenges we have as a people, as a country, they be done a political solution.
I remember some many Kenzo wedding come. One of the issues I raised, it was a man who say VRA AC or more pylons na. Sa na de atentina wires akakaka egusono. Unse omu make sure say the assemblies involved on budget permit they are friend right of way. They are more crime mo sisi pylons no. Ewo ho. Omusi pylons ni where they make sure say pylons na see no. In conjunction with the assemblies, the pylons, not your see structure be our pylons, I say, because they are very dangerous. And Osha Brano Moko door pylons, now say to make sure say I see a clean. A diabianco enquiet tintin and kotache wires nenko fast Emma. And I asked him, say, Volta Lake, no, well, and the communities downstream. Along that stretch, no. So, of course, our communities now, you want more upper part and you lower part. Why the assemblies allowed? And he told me, say, omo map or map draw of the whole area. Map no etre baby yemma kwama settlement emma close to the lake. Every assembly on that stretch map nibi. Man, what it means, they say, LUSPA and as a town and country planning in each of those assemblies should, having been seized with this map, should say, Charlie, this area, say, beginning a lake near ma, a hanebeba, in the if we don't have that difficult long-term conversation, next 2 years, since you only talk a good damn name, never saw almost saying would have the same problem.
But that's what we make us say.
If we have to relocate people from down areas near low lying now, that should be the conversation.
And nuntina mesre say, Sadia with you, and near Oha copy say, Abia, if we are Sibese. But the yen the pa mujadia for saying, they say, yen share quaya, yebe faso, amma sa in Subieno. You could be and also it will be nothing to write home about. What I say now, you say afraid you're two animals, but they be other you be I say in Japade at the Hawaba health hazards and because the last time I checked, and I'll say as of the time I know no you say no more 10 million Ghana cedi for Sa Adie. I'm a man additional 10 million. Now what that Romo Senkasa Adie Adrian who ye asomaya. Obi 10 million Ghana cedi edge market. Yes. See, as already additional 10 million. Now we are talking 200 billion old Ghana. Yes. Until we have to start thinking as Ghanaians, be nationalistic in our approach, not to still do propaganda and do this kind of talks, tribal pitching, M1 fan, baby, and home society with that kind of comment.
And just interim way.
If you listen to some of the commentaries now, very avoidable. Emotional ampa because and they'll say as a result no yen you are more north no almost crowd also yet to confirm enipa mienu ahwere omonkwa and now pay program na nipa bi so almost oyeji almost they complain about why have we abandoned almost
because onoaji to almost say apart from communities downstream upstream for
there's a challenge
we pay
there's a challenge
through this spell.
This morning when we're having the conversation, then in your mom activity say, Omo bridge bugu man so trifa kurumuni na aso. Ghana ma almost attention we be na. So if we are not careful, all this is coming up because of how we are managing the situation.
Sure.
If we are not careful, obia be sha asiaka say na me dey yesi na yesi say had ye ne bempe ahoya na ni bre ne kasa ensem fatara. E bempe then we lose the relevance of the conversation I have. Now, cover problems are bread. It's an appeal. Because some I see what no, the who and they say also we issue a real lunch be a fache. Or we issue wheat. If you hit him now, you show us our friends.
Hospitals.
Can you imagine what they are going through?
It's a terrible.
Can you imagine what they are going through?
Situation. I think as a country we should say to ourselves, never again.
Never again.
Anything we can do to ensure, because as long as we have Akosombo, as long as we have that dam play the role it plays in our energy mix, we need to ensure the integrity of the dam.
Of course.
What it means, this spilling will continue. How do we minimize the impact of this spill? Bottom line, if we have to relocate, and utie reports from North Towan, Sky Group,
Sky Group.
I hear say housing units now will see in 10 times. The bit after families bear 300.
Wow.
Yes, which is a big deal.
Yeah.
It imagine say abide in the support called other companies you almost support. Well, Matisa and Sasne the daho. Na omayede omasi adan bebe, so that when these people are moving from the classrooms so they go there street and then we can maintain this place and make sure say settlement be ankoso, because your pictures here
and I make an idea hard you say the approach and you coordinated obia sosona fa obia ye ne dia basa as we speak and upon still even say they've gone for days, sebi so what I say. And I was asking, is it possible the approach, you see another problem. The way but a non so problem na a warning man kasa. On this the obi, because was say a focus, one, just to ensure say any animal or more fragmented no. It seemed a no. Radinho madam, because you gusu be ye besu sa na into an among papa bebo ma obiahu etima haron kwada eco school a doctor for a nurse for my mom would more yare more for
almost 3 weeks I'm planting in school. And they are preparing for the same exams. Those amount for morning star Roman rate prepare for it.
And no na me per se this I am shisheno ne epepano not photo finishing conversations and then attention seeking conversations. It doesn't help us to build the country.
And let me also add, say, for us on radio, what we have, the resource we have, airtime. In this weekend, unim say, in collaboration with the Mepe Development Association, Nioma man for the buy, and this weekend, the Nina Ekoi, plus, unse yema Momo number, and also Momo na. A man for contribute to a nipa me the check eba a check back be na 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It ye de ni nyina ka ho apart from momo de na ekon the new man tare ne ade detergent ne ade ye de ni nyina eko. And we will continue to do that. The campaign is still on till see ebe hu se nioma atoto ye. What I would want to add and say and about saying na ye hu the sense of humanity of the Ghanaian.
Yeah.
And the normal criticism I bet na social media na ye can way. What can you also do? Ebia wono over time kaka you can volunteer to go and teach. In Kwalaya as see lost hours are omo lose you know contact hours omo lose no. What can you also do? Ebia obetuma kwa chira you can volunteer time obetuma kwa boa am ya and that is what we need. The criticism yes constructive but the normal way na dey be business as usual. Let's all put our hands to the wheel na yemwa
obi me no quick one be just back be am say it's about identity na make me madam for Michelle me yonko be enra you school no tun Michelle no kokokokoko it's becoming a norm are they
why kokoko say wakọ wa bleachy
obi say me cast and the wa pori I say kokoko
wa pori no why kokoko mo school no tun
no chembela samwa and it's becoming a trend
na sad na am for ye de or person I
don't know, but me no,
but it's something that
no, say right, and boy. Tell me be call me because Ushamra, and you know right. Never sure for but me no me from the identity angle. A certain confidence, a certain
apart from the identity, man. Unim say mostly say a neoma affected the health of the individual. Well, in the interest of public health. You understand? Because any pane yare koda hospital. Na yare bia yemfan say yare to say be as a ubi born a bra also way on one right
someone buy
HIV AIDS for example for some when you HIV more or say man antiretroviral wouldn't say no muntia or mine and a boy and even though any panel right no once what that public health interest we have to be concerned. I mean, this thing about say uye tuntum nyamia tuntum nice color obi ho woni tuntum
me hunu mum eni America ma se
no mate no
yeah
e ne no waporo
wa ye kokko ankasa
na tuntum ni bi o ma
me di oyeye me kwa na oyeye na all frame or tap na me say ti me twa ban na me say ano say me refina na me say pacho wine ano obo na me say na
ubusa na why kokko say
me call me na me say me I have to make him aware say bema unyo back na I'm telling you bema and one am say na Clayton where you should say and you see and say but I was worried bema
and why what problem why kokko
mema point there you can imagine the level of a mouth point
mema
na bema ye kokko there you can imagine. Dominic, uni adam for our poriana. Uni meta o ma pori. No catch me.
Oye bema. Na bema de o poria.
I don't know why or what. Who said the craze to have a different share free your tono, ye no fono, ye. Who said ye huni na ma for they say me dia agia good say aye acrobato who knows tomorrow day. It won't probably me akọ so it's because right into when you can't just to draw it but right and to some guys right really
right and the public health issue
be sure say because we are pay one say come there be we right
and I won't be serious yenyi no na yesi obi point na we can clear tone sound cool so bad what is sound different if different me so say in ku obe sama vifrato it do say after about 2 weeks now what was can not start no why kokko na say you nim dia ba yes na say do monom pills so
there be
na pills omonom pills
omonom edro no
pills
in the do that fa mu ema we kokko
say pills na dey say what people came to realize they say udin kuna o knuckles now you tum now but pills say the amount some uniform amount uniform you skin tone it was a bit so I'm toning me skin tone on teda masa obenom pills
now are you sure there's a pill in the system?
I'm telling you buso bia omo pill omo fa whitening why na my body na ye Charlie the things people are doing in the name say we want to keep our body dear ben
Edgar Pierre US about it is all about pills.
Yes, pills. There are pills. In fact, and God knows how be there
pills.
God and say, see I'm put here Africa more improve. See injection crabber or say obi. The pills and injections are called glutathione. And you say what pan just for you to look fair. And I'm like, Charlie, to do what? Inferiority complex by the same way. Say tuntum man na color would it way. Why should you
buy na bela sabon concern color because no tum chance menu. Build that's a bidia cause the entry form. Hey. Now say you school.
Yeah.
No be ni say bill on the whole found here. Obe tu aka body nim.
Oh,
bela sabon.
And say akwa break.
Na say kwa so akwa sren kwa say mu kraka. No tum say jebidie. But let's believe who we are.
Yeah, Charlie, because skin color there.
Let's believe
skin color there. Because our skin color.
A man be a sastra one night. Many part my friend and the me share the name. Me who dream. And the como.
Na we work hen nine one.
The como. Charlie. Very, very, very worrying. Very, very worrying. And another observation will be all of us here for.
But man me pacho answer na obebe for na yedi no. Ma me fan chia kese ma Dr. Olins Lindsay CEO of JL
Properties.
If I'm the CEO or a group chairman of JL Holdings, owners of JL Properties. Utie ya uni mzo mfa Ekosiisen M'Ahiasem.
Bechano. Just that the body no what is the tare FPA. Anybody never power. Yeah.
Keeping who you.
Yeah. We can age now we age dia more contract. Na ya suma so ho. Kakra krabo do me.
But man big man the 8 year.
Yeah.
Now also me mfa ni din nsie kakra. Also Obi apart from the musicians, these can also be done.
Okay.
In the musical concert.
Yeah, musical concert.
Kotoko and Hearts of Oak can play.
Super.
A big charity
Super.
game.
That's a voter region create teams for Art of Lions.
Randiabi,
Dr. Randiabi team. Yeah.
And raise at least
Super.
They can play 2 games and raise funds. Or say churches can donate at least 1/10 of their offerings one Sunday to support.
The conference, young person agree. Sorry for. You move me. I show you, Mr. We're very good. Beyond music, also the football. Football. The only day.
We consanka F in the crowd.
I'm telling you.
Galka.
Yes, ideas no. Say na the book chrono manitumpo. Sure. You music idea this kakesi pa betimi aba ni ase twa nwom national wato a e be kaka e bilibiada ni asaba football so fantastic
2 games
you betimi abono even the same day e be 4 teams you football league because Heart of Lions so and you be senya another area almost why affected so biribi ana se nkofo bi no ma beka ayi no mabo IGCS can dey akoto.
But the second point is irrelevant.
Okay.
Churches can donate at least 1/10 of their offerings. One Sunday to support.
Me see me problem.
Me move on.
I show you the go for say me briaba.
Okay. I say Muslims can also ask for zakat to support
Muslim media mini problem.
Zakat.
Yeah, mini problem. Muslim media very conscious and deliberate.
Okay.
If I want any lifestyle
in
terms of sadaka nisa now so you know giving no crowd a butu no. Into when crowd back another matter altogether. To the enya zakat nisa. Near football, near music.
Okay. And I say various malls and supermarkets can ask customers to contribute at least 1 cedi towards our brothers and sisters in the Volta region. That is after the person has finished paying for the items he purchased. Yeah, which is but it's a beautiful idea.
Very beautiful.
Through the boxes, that
is why
Europe.
That is why I make us say.
Yeah.
As I say, a coordinated front.
Sure.
Me koto idea or Heathrow na duty free na me enemy Ghana ni suba ma tell me change name. I say they be donate ma vote.
In the Bia Rotary British Heart Foundation. No more boxes. It's now the BBI. We can and say they work in coordinating it. No, the interministerial committee as part of strategies.
Coordination.
Can come up.
I'm happy with the tune, football and music.
Yeah. Football, music. This malls idea, brilliant idea. Other bodies must be called to support as groups. Ghana Bar Association. Ghana Journalists Association. The various civil society organizations, NAT, NAGRAT, judges and magistrates, TUC. Identifiable
meaning a national character. Idea be boom kramana broso. A jung any ago so as football and the music. Eddie in Kabum Kukura Ebeba. Imagine them rapping about this, you know, Ninu always show well. No show moon crying, say, no my pabeba after this and all the Ubianya calm. They will easily be identified.
It's beautiful. It's true. It's true.
Be them to say,
where say Obi? Tell on my hand there are slimming tablets.
Hey.
Minimum so before chesa won so koto bi no ma dia. Ende minim. Hey, o beso chesa koto bi no dia.
Wadama, me food na me pe ho adru. Yes, me get training na. Me kodum tablets na kodum confirm presentation ba.
We say Obi, I would be glad if you guys could do education on that skin toning.
Okay.
The glutathione use is alarming.
Okay.
So, it would be difficult for victims to get proper stitching. Should there be any accident or surgery on such individuals? We're a pharmacist, your friend of Farm Tyson, and your Ningo Pram pharmacist Tyson.
Who's
it was glutathione far.
Yeah.
Say, could be bound one. And as I say, say bibi chow na was say pama enye
but obi da no so kan say me say obi tie chiro say yenka we mu say chef for aka say obi a wo unim school ni fama we no nim die we no we can pick an appointment what better hand me say
sure
the interest that issues there is enya agro na edi as I say utimi ba na this how nim die no e be bo me na me can just for madam for because me catch madam for say eh na Clayton na wo di atwa for say because member na no me na BTM ya yiri nku
yes
and I said they are no conscious the person no e poro so I say
na be man poro ko poro ho ai
ba say na lala say ye na score for na yiri nku o dan o brain say broni that until see a draw attention on the road you say good and you were a certain agreement be where you say
yes
oh yeah kokwa you are living good man hey e before mompa
inferiority complex new obi say obi the Catholic Archdiocese of Accra on Sunday did almost second collection for the flood victims
super and yeah I know they are cool
but other churches
o de unim ya hwe enim pa we mo ze bese ya chia koje ya hwe enim pa o de enko
some of the pregnant women take the pill for their children to look white you say baby I don't know now say yes say oh now oba ne yakokwa say we dada b na ni twinyin we blow ni trim kama na say oba ne nam obi ehu ne say chale oh
unim say obi so e de aba say
dada b na wonyem no akono maduro say oba na obe wo no I mean, how?
No, I don't want to believe it. Madam be sending me said now you know see, almost the panier war man no so man bear pink. Is that true?
Omano
bear zap and pinky color.
I know man
money na.
Yeah, na say man na tafrita from man pink na.
No, a unique Abiana.
So yes, one no pink sa na chese chale. Oh, bear man oh yeah. We are
but
man for here come home. Now one no pink. Now they
oh, I see. That's what is happening.
Pregnant women, the other crowd, it's crazy. I mean, that's the height of insanity. Where's Obi, a man who breaches that a bleach, who bleaches his skin is referred to as Portia.
Them no
upon Portia. Because upon me that's it.
Na eyobi.
That's it.
So almost ton eto ne no fo aduro ewo makola o. Na FDA for assange side. Almost ECG headquarters or makola enchewa.
Eto ne no
fo aduro.
Say be mo
toya kakaka. Na mo sude na mo yo hai.
Dabi na sade no, onu maduro ma to yake na wo de aye de, wo de ye de.
O shaky bomb. O shaky bomb.
Me interest you.
Well, Jacob, we dem go for buy the bidi me because
in the fair babies no be so dey your man or say pregnant women take pills to give birth to fair babies.
Now fair baby, what do you achieve with that fair baby?
No, said dadaba to be a huna obey hu ya kono dadabi. Say dadabi no more validation o say dey na obey dadabi na ede. No normal some validation be Charlie. It's crazy some of the things we do in this country. We put any Ghana specific thing, but we say Obi wishing our father-in-law Nana Opon Ampao Abotrimu the third, aka Japan Otunfo Atene Hene Ekwiampon Chidom Hene.
Okay, Otunfo Atene Hene Ekwiampon
Chidom Hene.
Okay.
We're this 70 years and in the happy 70th birthday to you. Nana, it's from George Opon. George Opon, Deputy Director, HR, Quality Control Company Limited of
Quality
Cocoa.
Control.
Yeah. And Harriet Trematin Opon, also Deputy Director, Political Affairs, Office of the Chief of Staff, and aspiring NPP parliamentary candidate for Nkranza South. Okay. Yes. Harriet Trematin Opon. This one says, Obi, I thank God for your life today and always. You've been an amazing wife and dutiful mother to us. You make our lives so beautiful, and today we pray for long life, good health, divine favor, and protection for you. God bless you and make all your endeavors fruitful. We love you so much. From your kids and I, we say cheers to many more glorious birthdays to my amazing sweetheart, Mrs. Mary Damte Lincoln, head of diabetes clinic, Koforidua Regional Hospital. We free Abraham Lincoln, only a marketing officer, ECG, Koforidua. And that's a really good one. Hey. We say Obi, Omantier.
Now we be sema Onassis, Ede Bane.
Onassis. Or my US experience.
Baby, local one. Or see, ye ja, you or Yirimo. Or see, enlargement or pills, no.
Now, ma obey my
Gina Swa yet said dying.
Now they are heading.
Maybe all the comfort patrol could be hey, no nonsense with the Obua. Never there be was a hey,
challenge.
A young woman or metry Annie. Or say, me mess up on shake your motor bomb. Bomb, and I actually check it bomb.
Oh, rather, Charlie, but had a man so in lipo ne and
but Ocean, I'm surprised you're arguing from this angle. Look, I remember Kenny was shot him say,
I recognize the right angle.
Yeah,
but the point is, say, Nipani Koena and the health implications and our complications be bad. Who would bear that cost?
Nabushia, if I obey
Nabushia. Really?
Oui.
Really?
Nabushia.
Really? Now, the point is, Sandy Panadi now in a avoidable. Obekwa hospital bed be or Kolebu. I will be on no when your accident be a was see a baby in Kofu.
None of the others avoidable.
Avoidable. Those are the.
In essence, the me a suggestion, mom.
No, a moral suasion. Let people believe in themselves and have ways actually. So we are.
Unas is the jail number.
Where for them?
It no make cause of power. Say. Hey, Unas.
Oh, Charlie.
Hey, Onassis. Oh, they will let me go cover some kind of and yet, I say common on Amazon.
Where's the Obi? Pink lips and facial smoothing is the new ish. Pink lips.
But could be true. My name is on social media. I feel that when say man call for shaving and casa or
I know your friend waxing.
Or they down on their cool.
Waxing. Unima no ID.
Oh, yeah. When your club house and the car. Is the enemy a careful new deal? That's how we are there. Be a careful new deal because the young from Soko cars in the Zama travel this Sanitation. Is it all yeah, I didn't know what was you. Why you careful? Do what to lady pepe. It's only a waxing. But I do that time now. Oko da homa omo yesa je mo biye ma.
New many be a man for him. And how did that social now pink lips no in the air dummy. Say bear my lips ya pink ana I know na head.
Say Tony ya any part Tony. Who say onu so crab ye Tony.
That be to the extent say
o ti na say natural no na man for.
No say o ko wo pane am anu aye.
Omo wo ebi wo mama no ye ti say bomb. Obi wo mama no ho no. So I say it's not a joke. Edgar say in some like can who be there now to be the Edgar appear US. Also when they are common
no me no a common but the rationale behind it no. Hey obi say you were bound before pink lips no.
Bound.
What you bound in the picture there say.
Yeah advertising because I'm for the medical kwaku they say unas is dey.
Now unim bound the actual magic pink lips cream. I'm for Tiafaso. Where's Obi? The ladies too take injections on their lips to make their lips look puffy.
Say, who to say, no, I think said to catchy. I think that there's a new trend in terms of fashion. I ain't up to date. Me cry the me up to date cry. You go nobody want me scream. Me say I'm say you don't know what time is it. In the me the American on a very serious note say ampa every dania dan who be them on your money nyina necessary. O dan who because every dani. So what I say okasa wo siesie wonam a wotu uni pedua say o si hwe so because obekom no Yadia ho do ye nyina no e fa kese na gina your lifestyle.
Cancer.
So what you say? Your lifestyle. And I would that horrible situation in my obi. Me can be a bushia for my body who is kasa but the pain that you go through and sakura na wo for situation I think is avoidable. Now the social media no say woman be akwa to na em so asay na ojo so fa so mumia you be feel the tools and no ana o tu for say ni nia ma na mo nkotu sa adamon because who so no because otiho ana emia na to na nsuo fi mu basa and say wow ni na ye nti na akwa sa di adan die nkwa da wonna ma wo person che say eno an de odi ba wi aso de bo bra na and all say me catch your society bia ni generation bia no any ade so but we can control it
yeah
Sadia ne ba na ya ntimi an control ni ya na agi nsem dia I ho na problem ne ba no
enye
until you say bribia da make us about who we are as a people as a country identity se mo ya na mo se ya atete kwa ampa ewiase kɔ nanim ba enye nanim kɔ no nyoma nyina ne esese yesua so it says ewiase kɔ nanim ukɔ amanoni a wɔn mo challenges bi a mo kɔ no mo nyaaya but ye de ye continue to copy dem from punto ni kanko biama ama for invent no ye de invent ye ebini it's bad, it's very bad.
Enye say Obama say obi na edian ne eto ewie anyway eto de eye say Obama o poko ase we say obi please make sure you talk of Achimota in the finals of the National Science and Maths quiz. If it was St. John's in the quarterfinals, like you would be making plenty noise, like your Kotoko that are local champions. Also, the Catholic Church in Accra did a collection yesterday for the victims. Okay. It may be sent very soon. So tell Omar that the Catholic Church has taken the lead. And or say, please, as for the hard Kotoko game there, our team is not on form now, so please spare us. When we sack our coach, then we can play that game. Charles yeah, that's it. Papa. Ma menfa we in Tremwe se obi. Yes, we have manhood enlargement one. They imported from La Côte d'Ivoire. When you are buying it, the seller will remove the label from it before he or she would give it to you. Okay. Where's Obi? On the issue of churches, donations from the churches, the Apostolic Church Ghana has started already. The church leadership issued a circular to all assemblies, locals, for a special offering for onward donation to the flood victims. Greetings to Apostle Aaron Amina and all members of the Apostolic Church Ghana. Guy Soko, who are there so, and Apostle Amina, the new chairman of the Apostolic Church. Solid man.
But we are going to quickly by my friend weekend me kodidwa me ton katia yam lib maka every year bia ending bia meka within the year no so meka Food and Drugs Authority for building more capacity and a surprise visit. My name is almost friend
now
because there be in katia am kotoye no malatano.
Yes,
I cannot say we in katia because
not ade
who say I want to complete
katia
yeah to say either somebody conconte powder na I want because in katia no hunu we are obi ana ne pampan ne kra no en katia pampan emma ana neoma particles e wa ase no obusa say na katia ben ko ani etu oma won katia hodo air paste or sa granite paste no market do no ma wo no ana se se no mu we na no na oma kofa anwa na oma hwe agusu say tare
na ye sochi
en katia na be provide am wo the natural one they provide am but who den oil ni gusu sochi di o no mon kwan na e tasteless o nti a combination of either so my yam ebro ya ho ya tene ya oma esibu so no and as a konkunte no mo dia wo no it's getting too out of hand now. It's getting out and a Christmas is so na eba no it's getting because ya bebre no out of sikapa ya penunti na sa idea we nyina eba no so ya bebre na abedu abibre manam say no sikapena broso onye ni nua ho etinkatie enwo fish enuane edi ni mountain do na so de bia meka cho ni emu adaso ema nipa bi to moa no secretly e de call your chop bar say the kebab say me yewe but the point is that why you say wo the chop bar and how the kebab unim say wo sewa na wo fa eba to biawe oba oyere ukunu. We should have a very good mindset as people of this country. Your mindset every day is turning into darkness. It's turning into a with this yes, and Katia
now one BB
because and Katia the paint rubber no so or tom paint rubber three Bakubiano emu half in there either say or the concontino I want to see tam and on the edge man. Now you better do a jollof for Montes when you're careful. Yeah, the color now want to say tam
jollof.
Yeah, oh do paya it's at a mark with oh tissue paper no. Oh to jollof for now the
for good tissue paper.
What if for good people idea? And cocoa cries here fresh no. Yeah, the color war now at found says you're careful. Our quest to be wicked towards one another no. It's too much. It's too much. Intimacy Food and Drugs Authority say ye ni madwuma so no mo ye. So I say bronya be dey almost speedy up because enipa binim boapaye omo product require expire. Sabri o ma sha say wa papers no. No mo dibi fan mo. Ghana fo na eye sade no. They know. Drinks that would expire ma wa from o sad label for Ghana fo na yeah omo engage omo judiso. Omo various points e wo Ghana e won cry ha. We know, we hear, we've seen them, but we are not really taking action on them. Timisre, as we are counting down to the end of the month at Christmas, Ebano, Obia person making good money.
Yeah.
But this money is not good. So at the so when you take such an
Christmas shopping,
you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention.
If it is too cheap to be true,
you have to pay attention.
There's a problem.
So I should be the iPhone,
yeah.
Now auto iPhone abe auto amount 800 cedis.
800 cedis.
Una woni ate Achimota junction we yama uwie na okọ na ekiso ba ana etwitwa chima onti ase.
iPhone yet on 800.
I'm telling you. So ti me say Ghana for do na me sere mo mama yanim braye ho so. Na authorities usually so mo for that inspection no. You know almost so you know na bibia ntimi nko kama. Another observation here and some of the last two be we. Another observation most of institutions agencies any your departments any nyumeku ahodo no obi wo the for any firm security for engage omo nyina no omo geneu security for na engage omo
private security
major dey crash Uba corner security leader say no let me say akabe 2 days no because what dana when oluma be ono ti was or buying. So I don't know how they get the license to operate private security.
So ube fanko for
yes
moko gabi
everybody person on me focus on me you know
no what you yes so the omo fasa anko krafo na
a month obi atra 60 years obi atra 65 years Nasani Panso protecting a very important facility.
Yeah. A month 250, 300. They will try and carry 500 Ghana.
Oh my Nkasa.
And so now I quite J.
Nkasa.
Company na a man contract.
Or Jessica Boom.
Or J. Abia Metria every
head. 800,000.
That be 1,500. 2,000. No, I be money pan 250.
Yes.
300, 400 Ghana.
Because we be bambo the old them say that will be hono after church, no. That will be hono. Bomodia now they just drive through that way. The kind of people who are manning very important air facilities.
Yeah.
Because I don't say they will jam the crowd to maybe we don't collapse the crowd. You don't need to put in any effort.
So I do what does it
complete. The training uniform now when the year you pay attention. Because we all more than 66 years is or 70 years no. We had the money. Few people in the world, not even in Ghana, and after 60, you can still see that very fit, in terms of a Jumadane as the But Bambo area, any can see a compromise.
Very, very important.
So as any can see a compromise, pay attention because baby, here do say Bambo remains key. So what I say, no more upgrade your level of intelligence. Yeah, the normal style now the bina be and the other it's very important. Yeah. So what I say, the double come so I'm a carry am the back of so to meaning say next for so we school now. I'm 12 years every day be 12 years 4 years 5 years. So
I just a clearance if finance ministry ba say omonfa the you see backlog
sana. What can we do about it? Because me don't mean that. Compare say next will be we and say omo ka say Yeah, you want if you be 4 years.
Meanwhile, your nurse to patient ratio, and so we've still not met the
but
world
what do you
standard.
think we can do? Because almost honestly, there's an opportunity for you to enter BAM.
So once we opened up the production line for nurses, and one of the campaign messages are abaya ebesen ko abaya aba edit out to omo yin say district we no money nursing training college e dey bi akọ we mu no money community nurse we mu health assistant training e dey bi akọ. Once you do that, you are opening up the production line of nurses. It was almost it will come back to haunt you. In the omo school now, they have to be placed in jobs. In the about placement in jobs now, interest among for one regions be her on person obeko omu person mo Accra. And you see say over concentration of nurses, doctors, lawyers in Accra. Other areas no muhiya pa no nurses no enko. And sana the issue of clearance for them to be employed nankasa so akwa
obi a bit mind because onim e painful.
Yeah.
Mesremeka. E very painful.
Yeah. Once we know say they are coming out, the admitted students say unim say 3 years time on
every second there's an upgrade of I don't know
sure.
It's human nurse need
why rusty?
Miss someone paying for Wadaroma. If there's a way around it, there will be. I think we should start the conversation.
Sure.
Because a nurse, 4 years, I will be a problem.
Yeah.
Obenya problem because the more you know, the more no workshops we need seminars just to upgrade, to continue to build capacity. But nurse we better 4 years. Obedu not just be biano. I one time.
It's something there should be. But remember the say if you cannot employ them when they complete the school, then don't let them start the process at all. Because we start here.
But say no so there. Wada no so there. No me no nya adwene kakra che say dan no be bia me ka say me twam for now. They be am use Legon.
Yes.
Me do Legon bia say be bia the phone dem me ka che say wo hwe ye nuanom a omo pia free Legon. Omo nya abere ko sua de na. Wo busa wo say sa anibre na okeka na omo de hyem no. And to say this, but wo so omo dua asase kakra ka be Legon say law faculty say omo see that kakra for Legon. Oh, very nice structure. Omo nom that tire ho na e wo Gimpa bypass ho. Asase kakra bi.
Oh, okay.
Asase kakra omo say Legon law schools faculty. Oh, very nice structure. Ebia when you be there chair am enti obi wo hwe nipa e free Legon suapon mu ko ampa. Ubusa ho say dan no Friday ne kan e dey nhihye na oman no aye say sa nipa ko na e ba abonte no yanka sa aban ko fa omuyina na aban na akra bi no akofa bi it dey na aban so yema ankwankwa. Anytime we sit here you talk about a deliberate conscious effort. I said the boy ankurankura etre omunyumem na omutimi twi nipa more na fe so unipa na akwa no say onko she obi adwuma environment ben na ye create amawa so ukra ideas bia obetimanya support na watimi dia kodi say adwuma no am hihye Legon ko na me am hihye mi no Cape Kosumai Winneba mai
Kumase
mai Legon ko akwa na me say a headache for me it mesre so obi better fie 4 years after addition ya ka say obi atena fie e bia 6 7 8.
And what do you expect them to do?
And no,
especially more the skill based.
Yes.
To say what nursing.
Yes.
You cannot function anywhere else apart from the hospital.
There should be a way around the whole thing.
There should be a way.
Well, if you bun come here, the dental state flat there. I wish that Obama Kwenyama a dental state flat. Omo edin funino, omo twan funino crutch. If he Bola.
A
dental snake flat. And how can I say declared disaster zone? Health zone rather. A health disaster. A dental snake flat.
Snake flat no. Middle class for
waya. Bola ne sam kwane trap ho nyina hia wo.
Ho mo me pikin wura wo.
E ho na me pese e di nkomo no because minim say assembly no responsibility and na waste management be
yes
be am for any contusion like become meji ntiase say almost o man zone je kan na you can waste na mo ko zoom line mo zoom line almost I when kon e when ko me be ko zoom line but unfortunately for us ubo waster
yes
the first name a drop zoom line but until I'm specific
Adenta snake flat
has been taken over by Ball and Kasa. What you be for coining?
More a tete flat moment 2 and also what
I want you want a breath for swan and I'm coining you now. Make now Adenta municipal assembly this year. No crawl, already a child was here. A fear child was here. Yes. Apart from some what challenge on how we are treating our waste management system, that's what we did be America. Baby, I'm a team, so a man for fear no foul, rubber bag, bed to be the Adenta there. From north, south, east, west. A because
this is not a slum. When you slum,
they pay 40 Ghana city each block or so. That's what 40 Ghana city. I say, on Messi Senrano, 40.
But what? Okay, no wonder say. Ekosiisen National Dialogue Series.
Yeah.
This year we say yenye.
Okay.
We decided said this year the Beko Kumase.
Okay.
And our focus no air on sanitation because we think say this conversation around how we manage waste in yen communities in areas bit is dentas net flat uko kumase danyame any ahojo and all those areas no how what is the strategy
Baba Tofik a potential MP for Adenta no or see ye e dase se wakofa asemu yaba Adenta snake flat me do na am say me ura me best me bobro no bi so
this is not a slum and it's an organized
omo kwari nyina so dey yar cry yes
mo gusu asphalt e wonyina ena nwura gu ho
aja
na the flat omo ni
won sa zoom like masako bo zoom like won sa you know the waste bin ebu mamwa ne nam ta you know me na me catch now
o fa ho da ben
kwasi ada we ya me gina honum sa onim me gina ho ma e kroma na omo mtiti wona bi be ka say me ntwa na me ntwa na mo to da mo nkwa assembly so na mo ntimi nya me ntwa we me ba be ka if you see the way as snake flat na nkasa ana 2 ya tonto say omo say omo tonto ba dani bi so no
omo keep ni
dani be tight too much dani be tight ma wu dani be as you dream gukranesa it's for just paint keke no I am collaborate the adi hujuma no
I'm shocked o to adent snake flat ni bia akwotene mu a eno anu no de hian say u be siesie wo dem edan ne ho de na okota takrade anaje snake flat o man edan ne ho fi edan ne ho fi and it's across Cape Coast there Sunyane there Kofori dia there edan one you fi poto you like omo ton dan na man ko omo hu omo responsibilities ana in that tenancy agreement because I don't understand. So much more dying and we times well and they won't mean cost it because they've sold it off.
I want to say Sakumono snake like the entry you hold a west of
Sakumono Efino
Abba.
Hey,
I don't know. Me name quite a first one.
And your topic for National Dialogue Series near timely.
Yes, because
we want to focus on sanitation.
But Sakumono super baby and also another.
Sakumono yeah. These are not slums. These are organized communities. It's shocking and go for it on the average. These are middle class people and you find some of these people talk. Then they talk. Oh man, they talk into more amongst more managing more sanitation, making sure say unless say ABI or Matuanamon and a waste management company also be fan and fire a different thing.
Even if that is the case, Emmanuel West.
Yeah. The lack of leadership on nipa ni bi wo ha say omo no kwakotena flat mu a oman mo nya contribution bi amani ntua bi da de bi ono nkwa we issue contribution yemfa enko ye meter ho adwuma oni bi yemfa nye yensuo ho adwuma ontua yemfa nye nwura ho adwuma ontua na wakoto snake flat etim abra wonim sa wonim nkofo na te flat ko hwe de adan ne ho aye painting cry problem
na said that me catch you say e can say nkofwe RCC a meka wa cho say time pa brief ku no kra mekan
say na ye enye Kumase de no
Kumase de say the bad me ko hu ba gra say e ho ye west of time papa a odi Kumase de no kra ba dwunu ba ye kan masa ba adentare sakomo me kan na Uncle Fred
yes
ye engineer ba kwa ni wa go so de about say kwabna raising funds to help the needy to those displaced in the spillage of the Ekosiisen Dam enclave. It's a welcome idea. However, per the Ghanaian Emotional Promise mentality. When such situations arise,
yes,
initiatives like a musical concert would have been one of the best, but the cost of organizing equipment, personnel, and resources at the concert, when quantified, can be gathered and given to the victims straight away. Which enclosed area are they going to organize this concert for people to pay to watch, and the proceeds given to the victims?
No, the concert should not necessarily be in the Volta region.
No, see enclosed area, man.
The National Theatre say enclosed.
Say, no, not be shut because it's car pen. Or says, but
the stadium is there.
Okay.
Yeah, the stadium can be.
But what's the cost of equipment? As if we can't come on, never come on because we wait, you know. Stage back.
Yeah, I get it. But the point is, for some of these concerts, because the target near for charity, what you do, they say companies say only our equipment, almost support to the people, and you don't necessarily have to go and pay for it.
Dominic, when you pay Shanks and Blankson, Shanks and Blankson, huge.
They have those things.
Also sacrifice.
Contribution. National Sports Authority,
yes. I'm sure from that angle.
You don't necessarily have to get them to pay.
Okay.
One of our listeners, friend Kwame Sowu Jr. Now, she say, they are sending me, and I've given Kezia fast our pictures, netro so now, man, for or say Obi. Or your post be on social media 2018. 2018. That is 5 years ago.
Okay.
These Adenta SNIT flats are occupied by humans who must at least have a minimum sense of care for their own health and dignity. We cannot blame it all on government. Sometimes it is us and not them. Now, yes, our post, he accompanied the post how man show. Where 5 years ago, not the hot in you.
Where they normal, Obi, where normal.
5 years ago,
where normal,
not the Adenta SNIT flat.
Normal.
That's ended the end of
no, only the Cofoni Bia emissary. The Yakwas, Omunim so 77 pump treasures, Omunim so Omunim and I am Masan, no Masako. Another no Masako.
Wait, 5 years ago,
they're normal. Obi, very
5 years ago,
very normal. We're very normal.
2023,
we're very normal. Oh, that's what the problem behind the way.
And Facebook and YouTube.
Why there's a problem behind you?
5 years ago.
Oh, sure, they say padia. Any problem behind your denta.
And they are worse.
They're not concluded. So when they have problem, their problem.
And these are middle class Ghanaians.
Oh, come on. Where we
Jesus Christ. Middle class Ghanaians.
There's absolutely no problem with this. Just that the machine say, you situation. You compounded situation. When I'm saying in real way, quite say when you know be a normal.
Hey, in a whole fussy way. Nothing we want to bury on, and I'm going for him.
And yet, be our responsibility. Did I'm sure that boy, I'm catch up and say, Mincha. If Bobetma walk to just the municipal chief executive,
no man, I don't know MC and I'm going
to say, me see. Apart from so one case, I'll be volunteer. I find the power of my
Franco for more. Nothing more block.
Make a ball at the class and say, Bia, most of you have 40 Ghana city.
Sure.
40 Ghana city. The Nippon delay for a month or two or my. It's Munina 7. A month or two now. And I'll be at the West Company in the management of Obia Casacasa. And the Tiara Moma, and I'm saying, I'm watching Roma. And I must be many crowd because what you remember,
the lack of responsibility.
That is not very responsible. In quote. It's about
what?
You are get where you're close.
I
say where close
to Sunday.
When are you more when Sunday then here?
Where more parent?
Where baby 10 times the way now. Abakwan mo.
In Urano.
Missy Abakwan na me can't say Joby. Abakwan.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, then tell you
the cholera near
a unique place. It's a Memeka was him. Now, Bola sell a pass, a bull, a pass, a class center, Bola.
Yeah, I get it. But Snit Flash.
You know, make catch your didn't this away.
Snit Flash should not be like this. It shouldn't.
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
Now, me, we are crowd more catches Sakumono, a West Snit, Sakumono. And yet, Ghana for Nankasa Binusuno.
The lack of responsibility. And how we see leadership. We can't leadership. The ordinary Ghanaian thing say leadership. They say, me kojina ki umo to abama assemblyman. Manya DC, matwa ba yi president, me yi MP. Into omo na ye leaders asa. But flat now, what team now? Wow, quite a negotiation from Senate.
Strangely, crowds and say,
why never do home?
Assembly elections as usual. I'm the colors now, Bobo, MPP and DC colors. And I'm money from farms. So, and do assemblyman quite OP or no quarter pepe. Or mobile phone rather call assembly. Assemblyman. I'm saying that
Obi say a Senate area, Honana, Adenta Municipal Assembly.
I sim, I don't know because you know more mobile and a chair for me. I sim,
Municipal Assembly.
I sim. Oh, I know there's like I walk on free post office who branch ya before I come Baptist and so that me or wow, Jomo Benza, you know.
Where the Abami Medium, Obi say Obi, come and see down someone's net flat.
And them says net flat.
Or say the irresponsibility of some tenant is so sad. Most owners of the flat, okay, and I think that is where problem lives. Most owners of the flats have rented them out, and the tenants are the problem. Monthly payment for sanitation is 10 Ghana cedis, but it is a problem. Very sad. And I think a Honson Ama by Numpono man.
Omo fufu, fourth floor. Kick him, come. Fourth floor.
Snake flat.
But the gim, fufu, gim, I mean, yeah. Such an irresponsible behavior. But you should put the minds and our thoughts for us all to be gathered and see human beings.
But how can you go and rent our snake flat? Not to your monthly 10 Ghana cedis for sanitation waste money you don't want to pay. I mean, how irresponsible can you be? 10 Ghana cedis. Charlie. Then maybe honest no should come up with something.
Honest do
tenants in Enya.
Honest do
I want to dream to baby. Inform independent go pay.
Dabi. Also had to make another area cry ya. If you afford two bonums almost service if you mutim. Obeko WC na Jensen. A leaky for
baby as no atu boom. Onyajis come on the choir another.
Oh, they are so lucky. We have to be responsible for one another and live as responsible people.
Obi say, Obi, were you not here when people gathered balls and dumped refuse right behind the walls of the Jubilee House? My brother, mental health related issues ought to be taken seriously here in our part of the world.
Or the
Festus.
Or the Asem Cross Aba Unim. Sa ye abobo ya necessary, you know.
Oh,
and I joking power. Almost left, no much right. Say Ahimachina movie urban. Almost left, no much right. Obakonwa denche kano. Church no de gukwanim. Unim ye. Ye now see afaswa a tintim ewo. Kwanzo. If you're baller, it would do a certain portion of game per Kwanza. What is it? And Kankasa. Obi Manu, now they're Ghana for it. And when you're Mr. Namia Domuso on the 29th of a year this month, yeah, and you may know me and son.
Omantier. Hi, Obi. I don't know what Omaine is talking about. I live here at Snett Flat, Adenta, and I can send you videos of blocks here now about how we keep our waste.
Hey,
maybe he's talking about an isolated case.
Oh, it's Baba Tofik. Anyone would be blaming Omoka. Is that what he wants to say?
I'm surprised.
Now, are there national platform? No, no, I bet you throw na Baba Tofik no. It will be
Angelo, so Angelo. Who flats now?
No, be now no. So flat scrub 100 this year. Now one block. And I'm what I say more sure say.
We are talking about
me do one Kasano. Some of them had engaged even Abobo Yafon for more personal you almost extra cost. Maybe a privilege. Our own person no. It's already almost timber for no. Or more boa for Abobo Yabiaba. Emma was a sack come on to this problem. Miss Reno, obey truthful to the self. Or the on patrol my specific. On patrol and denta from the municipal assembly and Sania Uncle Baptist one no on Sania for 10 25 to 21 some block C 10 A 2 B 5 D or don't go for okay. I drove through, no being a good driver through. And somebody who is aspiring to be a member of parliament for that committee. I confirm what's my make and I say when Wakobosi. Somebody is just telling you that a worse of
Sakomono worse. It will be so say, and I think Edwin or Takwa does Obi. The way we keep flat here in Ghana is the same way our brothers do in downtowns, i.e. Uko UK, downtown, France, downtown, Belgium, downtown. Netherlands, downtown. Okay, now who the council flat no. Porto, that's where Bronx. Bronx.
In Canada, the almost is efficacy will be too. Canada, the almost is efficacy will be too.
Don't over Bronx won't be Bronx. I want to say
it was able to be said the class edition. Yeah, we are doing 29th and a Bebaso Perez Dome. No, me and red carpet near them.
Now, a friend is saying apostolic empowerment.
Yeah, they've been managing
pictures.
No, in fact, you're late in submitting your interest to be part of it.
Okay.
In Timenia and Pedu director, no, Akasa.
Oh,
of course, red carpet, you fire 2 months.
Because he owns a Church of Pentecost choir. Or Doc PIW.
Mammy, we come and made the
or Doc PIW choir. Or Money Diner Hamilton, a better friend.
A brutal Hamilton, Grano.
Hey, listen, Hamilton. P.S. Siesta.
Oh,
P.S. Siesta. P.S. Siesta. P.S. Siesta. Masa, or Doc PIW choir. Or Motonyum Brutal.
Say, where you continue mashing Yamian. It's the problem behind you.
But Joe Metal was on a Cedar Mountain.
Okay.
Assembly.
It will be interesting. It
will
be very interesting.
A E4 bar, harmonious choral, Betronium. And you know some of these choirs. Ebenezer Presby for choir, you can from saying better revival.
Oh, it will be interesting.
Brutal.
Auntie Patricia Sochia.
Auntie
Patricia, era Alan Koducha Martin.
Oh, the wife. Oh, okay.
Or say on time.
BBC.
I don't know what's on.
Now
Patricia, BBC. BBC. BBC.
Oh, Auntie Patricia. Oh, that's Ekosiisen M'Ahiasem 94.7 FM. Where's a high Obi? When I was in Addis Ababa, I remember the security man for our house, Kweku House, was very old. The boys named him Evidence. Obi, do you know why? Because the boys explained that there is no way he can stop any criminal or thief from committing the act. So the assumption is that he has been kept there just to give us the evidence on how the thieves stole and how they went about it. That is why they named him Evidence. Godi Tema. That's really interesting. Let me say a big good afternoon to you, the Honorable Asenso Boache Francis Asenso Boache, we are a member of Parliament for the Bantama constituency. Okay, and I'm told, sir, the assembly members of the Bantama sub-metro of Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly are a member of Parliament for Bantama, Francis Asenso Boache. Now, the honor, according to the assembly members of the 8 electoral areas of the sub-metro, is in recognition of the unprecedented development brought to the Bantama constituency by their current member of Parliament. That's some real good news there. Now, assembly members need cite construction and asphalting of major roads, construction of several AstroTurf football pitches, giving scholarship to needy students, provision of industrial machines for shoemakers, hairdressers, tailors, seamstresses, presentation of ambulance to health facilities, and a vehicle to the Bantama NHIS. Wow. Building of police stations, presentation of dual desks to schools, presentation of water tanks to schools, building of community libraries, organization of mock exams for prospective BEC candidates, supporting the youth with startup capital to start businesses, assisting the youth to gain admission into higher institutions, and it goes on and on and on. And based on this, into an assembly members of Bantama Sub-Metro, Abo, one member of Parliament, Abaso, special recognition for the Honorable Minister in charge of Works and House and MP for Bantama constituency. Congratulations to you. Okay, let me see. We say hi, Obi. Good afternoon to you and Oman. Now the Chop Bar are doing serious, wonderful things. They are adding red oil to the cassava to look like plantain. Obi, God save Ghana. Wilson, Mensa, Abrestive, Lakeside, Ashalibuche, here in Accra, they are brave any. Obi, wish my lovely wife, Jane, Amma Fusua Apia in Amsterdam, a happy 49th birthday. In fact, if not for her, I would have been, okay, if not for her, who would have been so patient for a troublesome man like me? spokesman for Aswarden Limited. I really love her and pray she lives long enough to help and assist me find a better life for our kids. Happy birthday, Amafusua, Onel Amponsa, Ewo Amsterdam, Nedi way a praying. From grandmother Abena Pokua Boete to grandsons, happy birthday to Trey Kwame Grant of Arsenal Academy. The message is simple. He should keep working hard for Arsenal to become the best and great superstar. On behalf of all your family here in Ghana and the Ghana Football Academy, Inti Trey Kwame Grant or Arsenal Academy in London, have a really, really good birthday. Obi, please help me wish one of Ghana's finest female drummers, Josie Kicks, a happy birthday. May she live long and prosper. And thank you to Obi for supporting the Josie brand. In the Josie Kicks, great drummer. Obo drums, Papa Oba Obo drums. Brutal. You need to watch her play drums. Josie Kicks, happy birthday to you. And really have a good birthday. Live long and prosper. And live long to be more than 94.7. Josie Kicks. Ekosiisen M'Ahiasem ma yenkotie we amra ye ba mo messages are aba be come nsa no